Please welcome to the show, everybody. I Love Makonnen and Rich Daytona.
Hi, everybody.
What's poppin'? It's good to have you back.
Governor soon.
Running for governor. Mac for governor.
Yeah.
What's up, Rich? How you feeling, man?
I'm feeling great. I'm kind of trippy right now.
Oh, that's what I like to hear. We're getting trippy like some hippies up in this you know? Mac, it's good to have you back.
Yeah, thank you. I'm glad to be back.
Yes, in the all camo. Camo's my favorite color. Camo and rainbow, those are my favorite colors.
Hey.
Did you guys know that? Did you guys know that about me? If you guys want to tap in with us during the interview, go check us out on Instagram at Rip City Basement. If you got any questions for Makonnen or Rich, drop them in the DM. We'll ask them live on air. But Makonnen, I wanted to know what's been going on. I see that you are having a good time in the Oregon backwoods. The view of your new spot is beautiful. Tell me about what's happening in your world.
I've just been taking it easy, just trying to get to nature, I guess, and just working on Martha's World, you know, stuff like that. I have Rich Daytona here for the summer type thing, so we've been working together, and yeah, I've just been staying busy trying to catch a break.
That's what's up. Yeah, I saw on your story the view of your new backyard.
Yeah, it's a nice little creek back there.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
That's like everything you were talking about last time you were on air. You wanted to get in some more nature. You're doing your thing in Oregon.
Yeah.
Blessings, right?
Yeah, blessings for sure. Oregon's such a beautiful place. I'm just happy to be here and enjoy everything that it has to offer.
That's what's up. And how about musically? What's happened this whole year? I mean, you've put out a lot of different projects. But I want you to just like list them off. Tell me all the stuff. Tell us all the stuff.
I really can't remember for sure, but I guess the top of the year I started the show, a concert here in Oregon at the Star Theater.
Yes, sir. Star.
So I played some shows this year in like January. Then did I put out music? Oh yeah, we did Pink Nails this summer. I put out Excuse Me in March. And then I went and saw Youngboy and NBA Youngboy in Utah. That was like in June or July, and we put a song out on YouTube. And Pink Nails, we shot some videos over the summer. Got some more in the works. I got to go to, I guess, Steve Lacy concert this year. I went and saw Macklemore recently. So yeah, I've just been staying busy. I still got my Yellow Trash Can project. Oh, I forgot. I released Diamonds this year with Lil Peep.
Diamonds.
It's been like 6 years, and so we finally got to get that out in September. So yeah, actually it has been a lot now that I'm thinking about it. But I've just been so busy just moving forward. But yeah, we've got Everything Is Fake coming. I think maybe in 2024, Yellow Trash Can, iLOVEMAKONNEN. We're working on, me and Rich Daytona produced, along with Patrick, who's not here right now, on My Parade, the album I did in 2021, and Monster in the Woods, the other fall EP. So we're going to do our follow-ups to those two projects as well. It's just a lot going on. I'm just trying to get the schedule right.
That's what's up. Yeah, there is a lot going on for you. And now you got Rich. You said he's just out here for the summer?
No, he just came this summer.
Oh, he just came back.
Yeah. I mean, we've been working together for a few years, sometimes in LA, sometimes up here. But yeah, it was like, let's get back into, we still have yet, the only thing we made this summer was Pink Nails, the title track on the album. But
and some other things.
Oh yeah, and some other things that haven't been released, but that was the one that we got to release this year.
Got you.
So yeah.
Rich, tell us a little bit about yourself. Where are you from originally, and how did you get started in this whole music thing?
I'm from Virginia, Northern Virginia, by Washington, D.C. I got started in music as a A&R and producer for a record label in Los Angeles, and I was basically like a talent scout, and was working in the studio every day. Just started learning how to produce there about 5-6 years ago. Then I probably produced on like 100 songs that are out now.
Wow.
And there's a bunch that aren't out yet. But I don't know, I do a little bit of everything.
Wow. So you started as a producer then?
I started as an A&R.
As an A&R, okay, but musically, like the first stuff that actually came out was your production work.
I was just like the dude with the guitar for the trap beats.
Okay.
And then I started having my own I always was making beats on like GarageBand and stuff, but then I just like really started focusing on it, doing it every single day. Like I worked 14-hour days in the studio. So
dang. How do you stay up in the studio? Like, what do you have like a routine that you do to get your mind right?
I used to drink like 2 Bang Energies, maybe some Adderall. It was bad, but I was going in every single day for sure.
That's gnarly.
Yeah, and then not eating, and then eating Carl's Jr. at 4 in the morning every single day.
Good Lord.
Yeah.
Did it catch up to you eventually?
It caught up to me. It kind of went crazy.
Yeah.
Had to go to rehab for a little bit.
Okay.
And then got clean and came out here.
Awesome. Well, congrats on that. That's a big deal. What was your mind like when you went into your sober mode? Did you, like, musically, did it open a lot of things for you, or was it hard to kind of catch a wave back into it?
To be honest, like all the Rich Daytona stuff was made in like in a sober living in Venice Beach.
Wow.
Like on my sober living bed with like a SM57.
Wow.
So it's like, but I was so energized from like been just like partying, doing drugs since like the early 2000s basically, and then being sober helped me like clear my mind, have energy, have like a new perspective, because before I was just doing mostly like emo rap beats and like maybe some pop beats, and then when I got sober I started thinking, well, maybe I can do country, maybe I can do like a dance, I don't know. Just
Okay.
open up possibilities.
Interesting. Well, you brought a couple songs. It's your first time on the Rip City Basement, sitting down with me for an interview, so I'm excited to actually play these on the air and see what people think. This first one we're gonna play, Yeah Brother. Tell me a little bit about this. When did this drop, and how did you make it? Did the production come first, or did you already have like the song in your head and you made the beat later? Tell me about it.
I was with my one of my friends in Los Angeles. His name's Max Finale. He has a bunch of music out. We have like a little crew of guys, me, him, and Wet Brain. We all met in sober living, and we all made music together. And we just like had a day. I had a Tesla at the time. We were riding around the Tesla, around the beach, listening to country music, listening to old school country, listening to the new Morgan Wallen album. And we were like, we could do this. And we kind of just like made it in like 15 minutes real quick.
Wow.
But yeah, that was a really good day. And we have a video for it that's not out yet, but it will come out eventually.
Okay, right on. Well, let's jam it. I'm ready to hear this right now. You guys are listening to the Rip City Basement on 90.7 FM KBOO. This next song we're going to play right here is Rich Daytona. The song's called Yeah Brother. Check it out. Come on now. Rich Daytona, Yeah Brother.
Yeah, brother.
Yeah, brother. This is my style. Like, I've been listening to this kind of music for the past like 4 months now. I just recently became like obsessed with it. Like, it's kind of rappy, it's hip hop, but you got the country influence for sure.
I think a lot of people like are starting to go into that. Like Post Malone's just doing like straight up country.
I've heard
and
that.
I think Suicide Boys are making country.
Really?
That was a rumor that I saw on one of these message boards I'm on, but it wouldn't surprise me. They're from Louisiana. I don't know. A lot of people are jumping on.
So I'm from Southern Oregon, like on the border of Cali and Oregon. It's kind of backwoods down there. So a lot of people that I grew up with, like, we listen to country, but everybody loves hip hop. You know, there's so much music that's infused, you know, with hip hop. And I think that's kind of like the vibes I'm getting from this is like a perfect mashup. So what was your inspiration growing up? Was it mostly country? Was it mostly hip hop, or what were you listening to?
Oh, growing up, I was listening to like Lil Wayne, like Clips, Jay-Z, but then also at the same time like pop punk. I got into country music when I started to learn how to play guitar.
Okay.
So that was like the first stuff I kind of learned was like bluesy country music. Then I started learning like all those classic country songs, and I really like blues music, like
Okay.
like the feeling of that, and it's kind of hard to do it with like these quick country rap songs, but you still get a little bit of that vibe in there.
Got you.
Yeah.
So guitars, it's like a lot of blues scales that you were producing with and just playing.
Yeah, just like it just seems like it's like the classic chord progressions for pop.
Gotcha.
A lot of times.
Yeah.
You know, it kind of all just crosses over, and everything kind of starts with the blues for me, for just like rock music, R&B music, pop music.
That's really cool. Mac, what did you hear from Rich? Like when you first heard him, what made you gravitate towards him and say, I want to work with this guy?
I wasn't Rich. My name was Poppy at the time.
Oh, it was Poppy.
Yeah.
So that's what it was. He said, I got to meet Poppy.
Yeah. Well, I was working, we were producing some stuff together. And so like we just kind of like really hit it off. We could do like 5 to 10 songs in a session.
Wow.
You know? And so it was like it was like I don't know how you call it, but like you mesh with somebody, or we have compatibility. And so it was compatible to, I'd like to go in a lot of range of genres and different styles, and like he can do that as well. And so a lot of the times I was like, I want to do something like this with that and this, and then like he can get it done. And so and then another thing was like, he was like a ghost producer for some other producers, and so it's like I want to go straight to the source,
Right.
Because it just, you know, it just gets a little hectic when everybody's like, oh, I produced on this. It's like, you didn't though. I was in the studio and seen this person make it, so this person deserves the credit in the thing. So yeah, that was some of the other things, you know. I don't know, I just heard a lot of raw talent, and it was just like, don't hide your talent behind somebody else and let them get all the credit for your talent. So
just because they have a bigger name at the time doesn't mean...
Yeah, they could maybe have the bigger name or got the connections and all that stuff, but you know, it's like, yo, if you the artist that makes it, I feel like those are the people that need to be highlighted, because I came from a do-it-yourself sort of background, so I like to be with the people that actually do it.
Got you.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. Was it, when you guys were in the studio, was it in Los Angeles?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we were in Los Angeles, and then
And Vancouver, Washington.
yeah.
Oh, wow.
Then they came out to Vancouver November or October 2020. Yeah.
What studios in Vancouver that you go to?
We got this Airbnb out there and set up the studio in there
Oh,
with
wow.
like a fireplace and everything. So literally, like every song we recorded on the album has like the fireplace
That's dope.
crackling and on all the vocal tracks. But it was fun. It was a great time.
That's
Been
dope.
trying to get back to recreate it. Like it was another person with us, a third, and we've been like trying to link up for like 3-4 years now to get back. But we've got, you know, so far the main two pieces, or not the main two, but like, you know, we got us two together. So yeah,
That's really cool. So, okay, what was the first instrument, or was it the guitar, or was it singing, like when you were a kid, or banging on pots and pans? How did you know, Rich, that like you had music in you? Did your mom tell you, or like who told you, like, hey, you should go down this route?
I think it's just when I downloaded LimeWire. And
Okay.
I just like would be on my computer, and like I wanted every song. I wanted every genre. I wanted to know like what, like Jimi Hendrix. I wanted to know SWV and like where did they get their influence from. And then I just went down these crazy rabbit holes, and I would just be searching and stuff. And I would, you know, just freestyle rap and stuff over like Lil Wayne type beats. But that, I mean, I'm not necessarily the best rapper, but I wanted to start, you know, playing guitar, and I just like really I lived in an abandoned house in college before my senior year of football, and there was a guitar in there, and I just like played that every single day.
Okay.
There was like no heat, no power. I wasn't paying rent, and I was just practicing football and playing guitar like all day. And
Wow.
that's how it kind of started.
That's an interesting story. What position were you in football?
I was quarterback. I played for the Beavers.
Okay, OSU.
For like 2 seasons, they kicked me out for a Lake Shasta boat party. Well, they didn't kick me out. They were just like, you can't be the starting quarterback and like be the crazy party guy. So I just left.
But everybody goes to those boathouse parties at Lake Shasta. It's like a yearly thing for beavers, right?
Yeah, I kind of.
and ducks.
Yeah, they were
The
there.
Ducks go too?
The Ducks snitched on me, but I had love for the Ducks.
Ah, come on.
Yay, Bunix.
Come on. That's crazy. I know about those parties. It gets wild out there.
Yeah, I mean, I was just like, was 21, and I bought the boat with cash, and so it was in my name. So when the police came, it was on me. I wasn't even that drunk, but it was just like in the news, and it's like, boat DUI, you got a DUI. Oh my God.
You can't play football now if you have a DUI.
Well, it's just like quarterback politics. There was another quarterback that was also really good.
Got you.
Yeah, and I just transferred to a Division II school in Pennsylvania and finished my career there after that.
Okay. What was the highlight in your football career? Do you remember like one game that you just felt like, you know, like, man, doesn't get any better than this. This is the feeling. Do you remember that game?
Maybe like, well, like my first game, I started my career at University of Virginia. My first game, I was a true freshman, and we beat Duke or something at home, and I was just like, I felt like such a legend because I was just like 18 years old.
Damn.
And like living in the freshman dorms, and it's like we just like won a game. It was like the craziest feeling. It felt, and like my Facebook notifications were going crazy.
That's
Yeah.
wild.
But like probably later in my career, playing at the Division II school, I was throwing for like big yards. I was trying to go to the NFL. I didn't end up making the NFL, but I like tried. I played in France. You know, those are all. I love playing football. I love all the people I met, but I don't think that I was like the quarterback personality that they want.
Got you.
You know what I'm saying? They want like you to be like married when you're 21 and like not hanging around with people smoking weed, especially back then. So
Right.
I kind of think I'm more of an artistic person than necessarily an athletic person only, you know?
That makes sense. I was a wide receiver, defensive back, and I was the captain of my team, like all conference wide receiver. And then it was time to go play college. I told my coach, "Hey, coach, thanks for hooking me up with the coaches down there, but I think I'm gonna go to Portland and write poetry." And everyone's like, "Whoa, hold on a second. You're like the jock guy, like poetry." And I'm like, I show him my notebooks, like, yeah, I can't stop.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's like an addiction. I'm in math class just writing, you know, and for me it became like a new sport. But it was the hardest sport because it doesn't matter how many reps you do, how many push-ups you do. There's so many other factors in music to making it than just like how much you try. You know, do you feel like there's some sort of like synonymous, you know, with sports and music, or do you think it's like a completely different world for you?
I think that you need, like, especially when you're first starting, you need to like attack it like you're training for something. You need to like practice, because like no one's just like born, especially if you're a producer, no one's just like born being good at Logic or Ableton. You have to get in there, get your hands dirty, and like put in hours on that computer. And like especially at the beginning, it's kind of like training your mind, you know?
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. It is 11 p.m. in Portland, Oregon on 11/11. How about that? My name is Brenboy. You're listening to 90.7 FM KBOO, Rip City Basement, bridging the gap between hip-hop fanatics' demand to hear technique and today's electronic obsession. We got iLOVEMAKONNEN and Rich Daytona in the hot chairs right now, giving us the whole lowdown about the music, life, everything. We're just diving in, and we got another song coming your way. Rich, you want to go ahead and introduce the song? What are we about to play right now?
I think you're gonna play Pimpin'.
Okay, I think I am.
Pimpin' is the first song I released as Rich Daytona. I was just making a beat for Makonnen. I was making like a Cure type, goth 80s emo type guitar thing. I just saw like some video about like how to like double the bass like the Cure did back in the 80s. And then it ended up turning into like a disco dance song. And it's just a fun, goofy song about being pimpin'.
Okay.
Yeah.
Pimpin', let's go. This one right here, Pimpin', we're gonna play it. Rich Daytona, come on now. It's pimpin' over here.
I just had some strippers do a dance to that, so I'm really juiced about that.
Did you really?
Oh yeah.
Portland strippers?
LA strippers, but there are lots of nice Portland strippers that like that song too. So I hope
Shouts out to Portland strippers.
I like how gently you put that. There are some really nice Portland strippers out
Ruby,
here.
I love you.
right down the street from here, actually.
What's the Union Jacks?
Union Jacks, those are my homies.
Yeah, those are my homies, he said.
Yeah.
Shouts out Ruby, that's my girl.
Rich.
Shouts out Cookie. Shouts out Megan.
Shouts out
Nova. Shouts out
The bouncer. Ow.
He knows all of the girls out there.
They're killing it over there for sure.
That's what's up. That's love. Man, that pimpin' right there, that is pimpin'. Did you produce the beat too?
Yeah.
Okay. So most of them or all of these songs you're producing?
I produce all the songs. I usually don't even sample anything. Or like maybe drum samples, but like I usually just make the music.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's really cool. Oh man, I'm getting into this vibe right now. This whole country rap stuff has been like, it's been my thing, man. I really want to collaborate with some other artists, even from outside of Oregon. Have you met anybody that's like within your genre that you like either started to collab with, or anybody that's like kind of sounds similar but that you can, you know, jump on a track with?
There's this guy in LA named Stu Du Bois, and he's like a songwriter, and he's like friends with like Young Gravy and stuff. He's pretty good at this genre. I think Little Darky makes like emo trap, like real like trap metal country. It's just pretty cool. The first guy that I heard doing it was this guy named Ernest, who's like a songwriter. He writes songs for like Morgan Wallen and stuff.
I like him.
Yeah, he's really good.
With all caps, right?
Mm-hmm.
Ernest.
Yeah.
You keep saying Morgan Wallen. Is that one of your favorites right now?
For that genre, I think he's got it. I mean, he had like that Last Night song was like on the charts forever.
Yeah.
I started this genre. Sorry.
Yeah, Makonnen probably did start this genre.
I did. I was in the studio way back in 2019 starting this stuff. I got a lot of songs that didn't get to come out, but you know.
Why didn't they come out? You just had other projects that took precedence?
You know, because like the record labels and stuff like to have certain, you know, like if you fit into this one area, like we want you to like okay, you made a great trap song. We want you to make 100 trap songs. We don't want you to make like R&B or country trap or, you know, slow songs and all. You know, they like to really put you on a lane and keep you in that lane. And so like as an diverse artist, I always like to go in the studio and try all type of different things, you know?
Yeah.
Maybe I didn't start it, but I'm saying
we definitely made a country, like a full, not even country trap song, like a country song. That's like the last song on My Parade.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
And this one called Slow Dance from back then. I mean, it never got finished or put out, but I remember that being like, oh, it's cool. I think Tracy Chapman started it, actually.
Ah, okay.
Shouts out Tracy, Al.
Oh, she's the fast card.
Yeah.
Wait, right? There's a new song.
Luke Combs?
Yeah, Luke Combs.
Yeah.
He did that.
Shouts out Luke.
I mean, Lil Tracy did Like a Farmer back in the day. That was probably one of the first ones with like trap beat.
Got you.
You know what I'm saying?
This is so interesting. Yeah, I'm obsessed with this where it's heading.
Well,
I
Nelly.
like. Oh yeah, of course, with Tim McGraw.
Nelly
or
started
just like
this.
even
I'm
just
sorry,
Nelly's
Nelly.
song.
Yeah.
Like,
It's
like
If you
Nelly's
want to go and take a ride with
That's
me.
the country song, basically.
And the one with Tim McGraw, yeah.
Pimp Juice is like a blues song.
Yeah, those are all good. I'm really messing with Morgan Wallen right now. Because he almost sounds like hip hop, you know.
Yeah.
If I know me, I have you hopping up in my passenger seat, then I take you home and you know, it's like he's cutting like that, you know, chopping. But it's obviously he's country. Did you see that he didn't win any awards at the CMAs?
I think they don't like it.
He was nominated for 3 awards and he walked away with nothing. And he's the artist that has the most songs on the radio, like country.
And his album's been #1 in country for the whole year.
How? What's up with this panel? They don't understand.
Politics.
Is every award show like that? Like even the Grammys and everything is all politicking? It's not about the music?
Maybe it's
Of
about
course.
getting clicks. Maybe
I
it's like,
definitely think so.
because now we're talking about if Morgan Wallen just won, we'd just be like, oh, Morgan Wallen won.
He deserved it.
But now he didn't win. Now we talk about that even more.
I see what
And
you're
now
saying.
we talk about the Lainey Wilson or whoever who won the award instead of him.
Yeah.
Who's also good.
I like her.
Yeah,
But she doesn't have nearly as many songs
It's
out.
just like he's like a pop star, like top. And, you know.
Yeah. That's crazy.
I don't know. I just feel like the proper people haven't been getting awarded for years in the stuff. It's been very political, and it really, I think it's been like hurting a lot of artists' egos and stuff, because they put so much into those awards, and then it's like you're doing everything, you're winning everything, and then you still get snubbed, and then it's like, oh. So I don't know. I just feel like we're missing the people. You know, like I prefer like the crowd being there, and then it's like if you think this is the #1 song, you make noise. If you think this is the #1 song, you make noise. Whoever made the most noise, they won.
I like that.
You know, it's like we need the peoples to hear from the people, because it's like we hear from these like we hear from the Grammy or places like that, but it's like we don't even know who the people are that are on the panel,
right?
Really, you know. And then it's like, are these people even qualified musicians or artists that know what it takes to make a great song, to even say what's a great song?
Yeah, that's actually a good point. Or are they just some sort of suit?
Yeah.
That I don't know how they get on those panels, but it's. Yeah, I think they should show us their face. Like, we should know. So, you know, they should put, this is their Twitter account.
We should see the judges and what they're judging on.
Yeah, I agree. It's all just some because like people might sell, you know, a few records and they're getting the nominations over other artists, and so it's not off of sales.
Yeah.
I think it's supposed to be like industry voted, like executives and like former musicians, and it's like kind of like critical acclaim, but it's like among your peers. I think that's what it's supposed to be. But it's obviously such like the music industry is such a big business that that's in between that and just picking whoever the people want, you know?
Yeah. Makonnen, you've been in the industry for a long time, just in the music game in general. Do you care about any of this stuff, like the award stuff? Because you seem to you're out here in Oregon just doing your thing and making all sorts of different styles, and you work with whoever you want. Do you even care about that stuff anymore, or did you ever? Like, what do you...
I think growing up, I didn't really care about it, but I knew like, oh, if you're doing something like music and you get recognition from those people, I guess you consider a professional, you know. But when I got into it, and like I was nominated that year with Drake for Tuesday, and I guess he was having like, I don't know, I think he was like boycotting the Grammys or something at the time, and so I feel like a lot of that kind of played into the politics of things.
Gotcha.
And then, you know, so I just, you know, I wasn't even looking for, I was actually surprised that I got nominated. You know,
really?
I was like, I was on the airplane when the news came in, and I was like, yo, how did like Iggy Azalea get nominated or something? That was one of my tweets, and then after that, it's like, oh shit, Makonnen got nominated. It's like, yeah, they really fucking up. But yeah.
Didn't even expect it. It just came your way as you're riding on an airplane.
Yeah, no, I didn't expect it at all. And so I went with my mom and stuff, and it just felt very, you know, I don't know. It just didn't feel like it was authentic. And so I just kind of backed out. Gotcha. I didn't even stay for the program after they said that we didn't win. I was like, okay, well then I don't need to be here.
What'd you and your moms do afterward? You go get food?
I think we went to an after party. Actually, yeah, we did. We went to like some after party. I think I took a whole bunch of edibles and embarrassed my whole party of people. I remember it.
That's my boy.
And it was like, oh man, this is whatever. Yeah, that was like when I guess I reached the peak of like being in the industry and being up there, and I was just like, yeah, this ain't my stuff.
Gotcha.
You know, thank you for inviting me, but you know, I'm gonna go on by my way.
Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? It's been awesome having you guys on air. Makonnen, it's great to have you back. You know you're welcome here anytime.
Yes, please. I'm definitely gonna come back pushing my campaign for governor.
Awesome.
So, yeah.
Vote or die.
Yeah, get
Makonnen
ready.
For governor.
Makonnen for governor, guys. I'm gonna clean these streets up, repave them, everything. We're gonna repipe this whole thing.
Oh, there we go.
There's a lot of stuff that need to go on.
There's a lot of stuff. Rich, thank you for dropping by and letting me spin these songs. Both of them is right up my lane. I'm gonna dive into your catalog a little more and definitely keep you in rotation here on the Rip City Basement.
Thank you very much. And I got 3 more coming out probably in December. I just need to get the album art right. I don't really care about pre-saves and like marketing it. If you want to listen to it, listen to it. If you don't. But there are going to be 3 more songs coming out very soon.
Cool. Well, we're going to make sure that we are the first radio show to play those when they do. So make sure you keep in touch with us so I can be the first DJ to jam it. Deal?
That's awesome. Perfect.
All right. That's
Deal.
it.
Thank you so much, Brenboy, for always allowing us and showing us hospitality and love. You always make it very feel welcoming here. So thank you so much.
Of course. It's my pleasure. Go ahead and tell everybody where we can find you guys on social media. Rich, where are you at mostly?
You can find me on Instagram at Rich Daytona 1. If you just type in Rich Daytona on various places, you could find me. Fans pages, type pages. So yeah, I'm there.
Okay. And Makonnen, where are you usually posted up at online?
I'm now posted on Feet Finder, so you can find me at Feet Finder. No, I'm kidding. I'm on Instagram, I think. I try to
Yeah.
be on. I try to keep them up there, you know,
Cool.
but I don't really pay attention as much anymore.
Word.
But yeah, I'm on all social medias as iLOVEMAKONNEN the way I've been for the last 100 years.
There you go. There you go. And we're going to keep it rocking just that way. Thank you so much for being on the show. Hey, everybody, you're listening to the Rip City Basement with me, Brenboy. We just got done with iLOVEMAKONNEN and Rich Daytona in the hot chair, giving us the lowdown on the music and life and all that. We're going to play a song off of Diamonds. I think I'm going to go with Ballin'. This one right here is a banger. So we're going to jam this right here. Rip City Basement. Tap in with us on Instagram at Rip City Basement. Next up, we got Jason from Burn Money Music and Yellow Trash Can with Tiff to Icy. So stick around. B-boy style. Come on now.